Welcome, YouTube family. This is Nate Dogg again, coming at you again, the 57-year-old beta male. Just trying to tell the beta males out there, this is the best time to be a beta male, and look like the women gonna help us out. They mad at us men today, but they really mad at themselves, and we need to let them be mad. And if you fit in the category where they might call a beta male or simp or whatever, it's time for us to have our revenge. It's time to just leave our black women alone, unless it's your daughters or your sister or your mama. Any other women, just need to ignore them today. Don't help them. You know, they got low. Don't help them. Quit simping on with them. It's time for us men to get ourselves together though, because there's a lot of men out here being abused because we such beta males. And most of us beta males because our mama set us up from date of birth to become a beta male. And we out here just simping like a motherfucker. Well, I had to wait until I get in my 50s to understand everything. So today I'm trying not to simp as much. For as black women goes, if they not a family member or anything like that, I don't have nothing for them, no conversation. I don't want to help them. They can do what they want to do. And then for us dating, I think I'm done with dating black women. And you young men out here that want families, you need to leave these black women alone, especially if they already got a baby daddy and they ain't married to that baby daddy and living a life with that baby daddy and raising that child together. Don't waste your time because you're going to be stuck like Chuck and it's going to be a miserable life for you. I do these podcasts because I'm hoping I can save some of our brothers out here from being mad abused by these evil women. And don't really blame the women because a lot of them don't even know that they're evil like that. But that's just how it is. They just evil and they don't realize Satan is their daddy. So you can only expect for them to just do whatever they feel. Women deal with feelings. That's like us beta males. That's what get us in trouble because we get into our feelings. And those feelings are taught to us by our mothers. I'm 57 years old. Right to this day, I never knew my father, don't have a name or anything. I just thank God that I did have a grandfather up until I was 6 years old, somebody that I could look up to. It left a lasting impression in my mind at 6 with my grandfather. Thanks to him, I think I did fairly well. I had a beta male to raise me, and that's why I said I was set up from date of birth to become who I am today, a beta male, and I wear that beta male with a badge of honor because I know I have helped some people's lives that needed the help. I was there wherever God had me placed at that time, and I did whatever I did. But I tell you, I did it because I had a spirit of my mom. I don't have a spirit of my father, and that's what young men gotta understand. If you didn't have your dad around, 9 times 10 you a beta male son. You only know what your mama taught you. That's why men today they so damn emotional and stuff. Men is logical. We're not emotional. We gotta get back to being logical. But it's hard though when from date of birth you've been programmed to be a certain way and ruled by your mom, even though she was out of control and didn't realize it. We all just a victim of our parents. We become whatever our parents make us become. They bring you this life having fun and stuff, and you come up all your whole life and don't even know who you is, don't know who your father is. That's the destruction that's going on in our society today. That's why people out here shooting each other in the face. They really yearning for the love of that father. You know, um, See, women have a different kind of love than men, which is really not love. Women don't have love. Women receive love. That's why God made them the receiver and the carrier of the egg. You feel me? You know, women weren't meant to lead, period. They can't lead because they're all over the place because they deal with feelings and emotions, That's all they can deal with. You have to take it back to the good book, to the Bible. It told you about Adam and Eve. They gave you that story for an example to show you that Satan is women's daddy. And they can't help it. They can't fight Satan off the way a man is. See, we was made in God's image. A woman was made from our rib, so she was made from us, and we flawed. We got problems and stuff. We trying to walk in the light like Jesus, but you can't walk in that light when you don't know about that light because you've been lied to your whole life. People use religion against you instead of helping you with religion. And what people got to fail to realize, it ain't even all about religion. I don't even consider myself religion today. I would fit the category of probably Christian, but I'm not into it like that. I'm not a Bible thumper or anything like that. I believe God gave us what we need. It's inside our DNA. And you live 57 years, you will really understand that because you done live and you've seen the negative things that you have done that caused your life to get where it is. But you have to be truthful though, and quit being an illusion. You gotta see things for what it is. You feel me? My mom set me up from date of birth to be a beta male. You know, my mom had a child, then she got married. That husband, 2 years, he go to work one day and he just don't come back. But he left a baby, which was my brother. And I think I was like a rebound baby. My mom went out and met a guy and, they messed up, had unprotected sex. And boom, 9 months later, here I go, you know. But my stepdad had been there too around that time. And that's what he told me. He just, took it on. But I never felt a connection with him. So I know for a fact he couldn't be my father. But my whole life I was told that, that he was my father. My mom died before she could tell me about that. I held that against my mama for a while, and I was a mama's boy, to believe it or not. But as you get older, you start seeing things, and you be like, damn, I was set up from jump, bro. Set up from jump. And when you don't know your father, you pretty much kind of lost. I'm 58 years old, I did everything, retired today, doing okay. But I still feel lost because I don't know my father. I would just love to see the picture of my father, just to see who I am. I know about my mama, but I don't know about my father. And see, that's where beta males got to wake up. This the best time to be a beta male because black women is helping us out. They so angry and so stupid today. We need to ignore them, period. We need to quit simping and being a beta to them, being emotionally connected with these women and stuff. Made their bed, y'all. We gotta let them lay in it. And I think if you want to be married and you really want to have a real marriage and a relationship, you're gonna have to get away from black women. Black women weren't raised to serve a man, so she can't do nothing for you. And then she all into herself. She don't even care about a church. Black women, only thing they want to do is drop it like it's hot, thought out. They take pride in being a thought today. They don't take pride in being a lady. Most of these women, they don't have a clue what it is to be a lady. And they don't have love. They don't even have love for the kids. They do a lot of sex. Sex is but wild with women today. They worse than us. Men and women have sex at any time of the day and whoever and how many they want. And they have no accountability whatsoever. Now it's time for us beta males to make them accountable. Us beta males, we gotta start a movement and let these women know that we ain't taking it no more. You know, we don't raise your children. We've been successful with some of your children because they went on to school and living productive lives today. But it's time for simps and beta males to let the black women alone. Let's go simply be beta males to these other women that would appreciate us, because black women do not appreciate us, especially if you're a beta male, especially if you come into her life knowing she already got another man's child. You treat that child just like it's your baby. Then you start having your babies with her. It's going to be chaotic. That man's spirit is not going to allow that. I've been married 3 times. I did wrong 3 times. That's why I'm trying to tell black men, get over your mama. If your mama's still living, go to her and apologize for resenting her, and move on with your life. But you need to apologize to your mama for resenting her, because a lot of these mamas have really destroyed us kids. But they give mamas no blame. They blame daddies left and right. But because of single motherhood, that's why the crime rate is so bad. That's why so many black men in jail. Because they got the spirit of their mama. They so sensitive and emotional and just chaotic. And that's what you get though. But they try to make everybody seem like the fathers don't matter. That's why our society is going to hell. Because that's what's bred in everybody. Fathers don't matter. Fathers ain't about shit. Don't nobody care nothing about the daddies, period. Father Day come, you barely hear about it. You barely see a commercial about it. It's barely anything on being a father, especially for a black man. White men don't need that validation because most of them are fathers and they run the household with a wife that got their back. You feel me? They fuck up too because they getting that thoughtism in them too. But for the most part, white people, Koreans, Mexicans, they get together with their kind and they having families. And they keeping their families together because they doing it the right way. And the right way is a man that hadn't had sex and a woman that hadn't had sex. They come together and they get married and they consecrate that marriage by having a child. That's what makes a marriage. A lot of people run around thinking they married and stuff. I've been married 3 times, but it wasn't no real marriage. Fake ass marriages. I'm trying to straighten out some other man's legacy. My wife got a child before me. I never had my own legacy. And I got 4 children, but never had my own legacy. And see, people don't look at that. They don't care about that no more. They don't care about the fathers no more. But they don't realize that's where the whole start come from, the father. That's how you keep the family connection. It's through the father. They fail to realize the father carry their children around in their balls till they choose to share them with some female. And unfortunately, we share our seeds with the wrong females out here, bro. Because they don't give a damn. A woman can't give a damn. She's not under a man's supervision, her father, her husband. She out of control. And she don't even realize it. I mean, you couldn't even tell her that she out of control. You could show her and she still probably wouldn't believe it because that's just how it is. You have to take it back to Adam and Eve to understand that. You feel me? I ain't no real religious man, but I have read and I understand things today. And it's pretty simple, but we as people, we try to make it seem so hard. But when you do something out of order, it can't be nothing but chaotic. That's why most relationships don't last today. It's because of the way we go by it today. We don't have no respect about relationships. Especially a woman, they can't help themselves. A woman just looking for validation. She don't care about getting one man to be all over. She want all men. That's black women. That's black women. Because they put out this standard of beauty, which most of us men can give a fuck about. All them eyelashes, all this orange, red, blue, green hair and stuff. We don't care nothing about all that. I like a natural woman. She could be natural. I don't care about all that. I care about her spirit and what kind of energy she put off for me. I don't care about all that because I think black women are so beautiful when they in their natural instinct, nappy hair, it's just the way they do the hair. But I don't care nothing about it being nappy because I think they more beautiful that way when they don't put on all that makeup and stuff. They turn it to a clown. Why you gonna go from beautiful to a fucking clown? It just don't make sense. And us beta males, we need to wake up, fellas. This is the best time to be a beta male, guys. They helping us overcome beta maleness. If you just pay attention to women, the more I pay attention to black women, the more I don't want nothing to do with them. So that's helping me overcome being a beta male. The things that I used to do for any black chick, I don't do that no more. I don't even care. I used to care. I don't even care no more. And the black women are helping me do this because they ain't satisfied about nothing. So why are us beta males and simps keep trying to satisfy a mother that don't even care? They rather have a Pookie and Ray Ray anyway. Cause they know Pookie and Ray Ray don't give a fuck about them. But for some reason they think Pookie and Ray Ray fuck them the better. But that's because Pookie and Ray Ray try to control them too. And see, beta males, we don't try to control nothing and nobody. That's our generation. That's our spirit. So don't feel bad about being a beta male, fella. You know, we're not a beta male. People put people like us in that category. That's the only reason why I use term beta male, because I want people to understand what the hell I'm talking about. You feel me? They call people like us beta male simps. They just don't know we've been the backbone of this country. This country wouldn't be no good without beta males today, especially through the 90s up to now. Thank God for beta males. Because parents as a whole dropped the ball with a whole generation of folk. That's why they crazy and killing each other left and right. Ain't got no love for each other. But that's because they got their mama's anger. Ain't got nothing to do with their fathers. And they missing their fathers, but they got their mama's anger. And they releasing it in the street out here. You feel me? And most black men don't know what it is to be a man. They've been told how to be a man by their mama. And their mama trying to make them be the man that they want. Even once they get grown, mama still trying to hold on to that son, trying to turn her son into her damn husband. You know, that's because mama don't have love and they don't realize that. They don't even understand it. They don't have love. Women receive love. Men is the light, the truth, and the way to get your family through with the man leadership. And the woman fall in there and roll with that man and see what his ideas is about. And the woman that follow her man, she got a good, hard working man. They do wonders. They do wonders because ain't no jealousy. Black women today, they want to be so hard to be a man. It's sad, the penis envy that women show. Damn, be thankful God made you a female. Understand what it is to be a female, to be a woman. Understand the values that could be yours. But the way women are today, especially black women, they don't hold no value. Most of them, about time they're 21, done slept with about 100 men. So what good is she for anybody for a wife? And when they say that saying, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, believe that. Because you marry a woman that already got a baby daddy is a hoe. Just understand it. You can't change that motherfucker to a housewife. You can try. Some be successful, but they abuse, and they going through abuse every day just to stay in that relationship. And you have to wonder what got them so scared that they holding on to something that ain't worth a damn. I did it for 13 years. I don't even understand it today. Why? Well, I do kind of understand. Once I start having my own children, and then you say you're gonna get out and you fuck up and you have another child, so you stuck a little longer and shit. I understand all that, right? But I would have never made that mistake if I was brought up right. I was brought up wrong. I was set up from day one to become the beta male that I became. That's why I say I ain't bad. I ain't mad about being a beta male. I ain't got no issues with it. I take pride in being a beta male. That was y'all folks want to call me. But if it weren't for guys like me, we'll be worse off than we is today. Got a lot of guys like me wait till the children 36 years old, and that's when the child came at them and had a test done, and you find out the damn child ain't even yours, but took care of this motherfucker for a whole life, you know. And see, a real man, if he truly took care of that child for a whole life, even when the test say it's not there, it's too late for that. That's my child. That's my child. I have that love for that child. It ain't about money and shit like that at that point. You feel me? It's a good thing to know, but I would like to help that child find out who their real father is, though, because that's not right to leave that child in limbo like that, not knowing who their biological father is. That's why we got all this chaos and stuff we got going on right now in the black communities, and it's affecting all communities, but we only 13% of the population, and it's the worst out of us though. That because most of our women, they weren't brought up to know how to serve a man and stuff. Like when I would come to my sister, them, they used to get a little upset sometimes. But my mom them bred it into them so good. Like we just had a barbecue last weekend. My sisters, they took care of me, man. I ain't have to fix no plate, none of that. But us men, we handle the grill and stuff, stand around the grill talking and stuff. But my sisters, my mom did a good job with them. They from the old school. They know how to service the men folk. You feel me? But they happy within themselves though. That make it easy for them to do it. They were bred that way. They come up that way. Real Georgia Southern Georgia peaches. You feel me? You know, I gotta get it to my sisters and their daughters. They know what to do. Ain't nobody have to tell them. It ain't no strong thing. They just take care of us like that. I said they got us spoiled, but it's a good spoil though. You feel me? We got them spoiled too though, so I guess it weigh itself out. But see, black women were taught today not to care nothing about no man. Most of them mama was angry with their fathers and stuff. They turned their daughters against the fathers. That's why we got a lot of lesbian daughters out here and stuff, because they didn't have that father love. That's the problem. That's why a lot of our young men turning gay. They didn't have that fatherly love. They got the spirit of their mama. And beta males, wake up, y'all. Come on now. Y'all gotta get on this movement with me. Take care of the women in your family and stuff the way you've been doing. But all that extra we've been doing out here helping motherfuckers out, and they don't even give a fuck about us black men. Why should we care about black women like that? We need to give them what they want and just leave it at that. And my advice to you, if you want to have a family, it's time to lead a race. They don't know they make themselves extinct Because wherever a black man has sex, that baby pretty much gonna be black. But we just let these black women do their thing and fade on out, and they be sitting my age, miserable, single, by themselves, done swallowed their whole life to the point where now they ain't got nothing to offer. The pussy don't cut it no more. That's what women fail to realize. The pussy got a time limit on it. And once that pussy, I would say today at 30, she done got right up under the wall, and a few more steps she will slap the wall, and it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Only thing they can do is a one night stand, or some dude come by and hit it every now and then. 'Cause ain't nobody trying to wife. Ain't nobody trying to wife them up with war out. Can't even have babies and shit. You know, the shit these black women do to their bodies just to have an ass. They go put shit all in their booty and all in their chest, and it's ridiculous, man. And I'm just wondering who in the hell they doing it for. Cause I'm a black man, and it's a turnoff for me. Today it seems like when you look at a black woman, it's like looking at clowns. You can't determine what. That's why I said this is the best time for beta males. Black women are helping us out to overcome our beta males. This is the best time to overcome being a beta male. Just pay attention to our sisters. Just listen to them. All you gotta do is go to their Facebook page, and you'll see that these are not the women you want to deal with. They done been a stripper their whole baby making life. Now they want to get around 30 and stuff. Now they don't want to be a stripper. You done showed your ass to the whole fucking world. What man want to marry you? Don't no man want to marry you. Only thing we want to do is probably lay up with you. You might be fine enough, the booty still look good, that we want to hit it, but we don't want to wife it. And I can't even say that because I did it 3 times. Did it 3 times. So y'all listen to what the hell I'm saying. You know, I done it 3 times. That's how I can tell you. Don't save them. Bag up. If you want to be a beta male simp, go to another race. That way you gonna get treated fairly. Being a beta male. Other women, they appreciate a black man other than black women. Black women are the only ones out of everywhere. Even African women, you not for the dog out African men around African women. They ain't having that shit. They fit to stop it. Puerto Rican women, they ain't fit to let you dog their men out. White women ain't fit to let you dog the white man out. They ain't fit to do it. We the only race where the brother just get blamed and dogged, and we take all the blame. Our black women, they don't have to have no accountability whatsoever. You know, if we both make the mistake and lay down, I didn't wear a condom. She didn't think of a fucking condom. So why should it just all be on me as a man? Because I don't have my body, my choice. Women do. It's their body, their choice. They control everything because they got everything. They got contraception. They can go and abort a child. They got the morning after pill. They got all that stuff. And then they're going to get child support too, even if they had a baby. Me, only we got it just one or the other. You either wear a condom or don't have sex. But they put all the blame on us when there's no condom there. Like it's just us, like we raped this motherfucking took. We ain't took it. She laid down just like I did. She didn't think of no condom. What man want to wear a condom? To a man that feel fake. We don't want to feel that fakeness. But see, we all out of order. That's why you should get married. That's why you should get married. I started having sex when I was 8 years old. That was a big mistake. That was a big mistake. Caught my appetite. By the time I'm 16, I need another other level of sex. And by then you spoil. Then by the time I got married, It was just set. So I was just spoiled. I had made pussy my God. You know, that's coming out of projects and stuff. Cause this is what I see the guys pimping and shit. Pimps were going on when I was coming along. And the guy pimping, they had all the pretty girls, they had fine cars. That's the stuff we wanted to do, especially not having a father there to show us something different. You know, this is what we can't wait to grow up and be. This bullshit. That's why so many of our brothers fucked up today. I seen it in the hood, goddamn, and it was always a whole bunch of aunties, grandmama, and it was more women than dudes. Most guys was in jail and stuff when I was coming up, so the women they really ran the village on, and they destroyed it. I mean, destroyed the children, destroyed the men. They don't give a fuck. Black women don't give a fuck. That's why beta males is the best time to be a beta male. Just pay attention to our black women and just know you don't want none of that. That should help you stop simping alone. Just listen to some of the brothers that done got stuck with babies with hoes. And now they baby mama's a hoe. And they got to deal with that hoe for the rest of their life. Because now you got a child with her. I done it. I'm attached to some hoes I don't want to be attached to. You feel me? But hey, it is what it is. So let's get over it, fellas. Don't be sitting at 57 years old, feeling bad and angry and ready to take it out on all the women and stuff out there. That's why I always say these black women, they don't realize that they the way they are though. That's cause Satan is their dad, and ain't nobody that have been protecting them. If they fathers hadn't been in there, they ain't been protected. So Satan run amok with them, you know. And black women, they don't realize that, they need to be under the covenant of a man, either their father or husband. Anything other than that, they life gonna be chaos. They can't help it, you know. And I know I fucked up bad because I had girls, and my girls got babies and no daddies that are married to. The daddies are, in their children's life, but that just don't cut it. That just don't cut it. Gonna be another generation of support, damaged people. We just keep repeating the same old shit. Ain't nobody teaching nobody nothing. My mom used to tell my sister, your body is the most precious thing you have to offer a man. Now I understand what my mama meant when she used to tell my sister. Because my sister, they used to get mad because me and my brother could stay out a little later at night than them, even though I was younger. But, I mean, I was a boy. So my mom, she was different. That's why they need daddies. So you don't get fucked up by mama. Because mama think with emotions. She's not logical at all. It's emotion. Like my mom was so emotional. She signed us up to the segregation bullshit. I'm sent 20 miles one way to go to school every day. And then get out to the white people, all white school. It was a serious culture shock, And then people talk about racism and shit today. Yeah, I don't know what racism is. We don't have that today. We just got evil people today. Just evil, just period. Ain't no racism. It's either good or evil. That's just the bottom line. And you beta males need to wake up. Be good to yourself for once. I am today. I just thank God I'm living today. And I can be good to myself. I can be good to my granddaughters. I can be good to my daughters. And everything else, I don't have to worry about that no more. Trying to be good to these women out there. I ain't trying to be good. I ain't trying to help no more. I done changed a lot of flat tires. I done seen motherfuckers on the side of the road. Didn't want nothing other than try to help them out. Not no more. I'm done. I'm done. And you beta males, y'all need to wake up and walk with me. Take care of the black women in your family, the ones that you love. Even sometimes To show them too, because they need to know too. We need to let black women know we're not gonna put up with their bull crap no more. Nope, nope, nope. You take care of your child. I've been taking care of your child and that man child for all these damn years. And you beta males, you get no credit for it at the end. Only credits you get if you do a wonderful job with them step kids when they see you, they be so happy to see you. And I don't even have some of mine thank you. Say, man, I'm so glad you came in my life. You feel me? Now that they grown, you feel me? So that's why I wear with a badge of honor being a beta male though, because it wasn't all bad. I'm a man. I could take all that shit them women dished on me, even though it was hard, you know. And God don't put no more on you than you can bear, man. That's why you have to walk with God, you know. Quit getting all into your mind and your feelings, you know. But when you're a beta male, you be emotional like your mama, and you end up making bad decisions because you're thinking like a woman, you know. And that's been a big part of some of the rough things in my life. You feel me? But I'm better for it though. You know, I see it today. You know, like they say, when you know better, you do better. Until you know better, you just gonna keep doing the same thing. That's what I can understand. After the first time I did the marriage with a woman I already got a baby dad, why the hell I go do it two more times? You know, that's something wrong with me. But see, that's all that emotion shit, not knowing my father. You know, all I was fed all that old sensitive shit from my mama. So I'm a whole beta male. You feel me? I'm trying to keep it real, fellas, because I want y'all to really pay attention to what I'm saying, though. You know, don't just look at me just being a beta and look at me as a sad case in that, because ain't nothing sad about me. I'm okay. You feel me? I'm more stronger for what the things I've been through. That's why I can talk about it today and try to help some of the black men out there, because we wasting our time with our black women out here today, especially if they ain't really hungry for life in a good way. But if they all into material things and stuff like that, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. And then if you cohabitating with a woman, raising a child, and you can't even discipline that child, you need to be rethinking your situation. Why are you there? Because sooner or later that child gonna disrespect you in the worst way. Cause mama done just disrespect you and took you down a notch where that kid look at it. I've been through it. You know, my second marriage, man, I had a 13-year-old out of hell, bro. That's why I had to let it go. I only let it go for that little girl. I don't want to come between her and her mama. You know, that's why I let it go. It wasn't so much about everything else. You know, my love was strong, and them some of the things that I did like an alpha male supposed to do. You know, I always been a beta male with alpha tendencies. That's because of my grandfather, seeing the way he worked and stuff. You know, I even learned a little bit about working on cars by watching my grandfather. You know, he be yeah me out there sitting out there. He like to have a cigar in his mouth. I used to love the way the cigar smell. But he died when I was 6. Only real man I ever known, goddamn. He put up my grandmama till his baby turned 21. And once his son turned 21, his baby, my granddaddy got the fuck on. He couldn't take it no more. I can't believe he lasted the whole time like that. He finally escaped. You feel me? And found a whole nother, well, she wasn't really black, like the black these motherfuckers is, like my granny was. She was one of them foreign kind of blacks. But that woman, she treated my granddad like like he was gold. She she appreciated having a man to go to work every day. And he could come on the weekend and have a little drink while he watching this wrestling and shit. And If anything, she bring my grandpa a plate and shit. With my grandmama, while he drinking, he used to have to sit with his pistol just to keep my grandmama off of her. That's sad. You gotta sit in your house in your comfortable ass rocking chair with your pistol just to keep your wife off you. You don't work all week at the railroad. See, black women don't have love to give until they wake up and realize that we're gonna just keep letting these black women lead, and they leading everything straight to hell, which making themselves extinct between the transgenders and stuff. Black women about to become extinct. Cause one thing about a black man, he lay with almost any woman on the planet, he still make black children. So you black women, y'all keep caring all about yourselves, doing what you do. One day you're gonna wake up and you're gonna realize don't nobody care nothing about you. And you're a black woman at 45 and you ain't married. Only thing you could be is a slut bucket. Niggas just want to sleep with you. No nobody really want to wife you. Just understand that you beta males need to wake up, man. If you're gonna be a beta male, pick some of the other races, man. These women will respect you and treat you better than the black women will. Because one thing about a black woman, once you come in and take care of her and some other man, child, she'll never respect you. And she don't even understand that. Most of them don't even know that themselves, but they can never respect you. I've been there 3 times, I can tell you that. That woman will never respect you because you came in and took care of that other nigga's child. That's just like the lions and stuff. Before a male lion take over her, he go in there, he kill all the babies. He get rid of them. He get rid of them. So we need to wake up. If it ain't your storing your legacy, you're wasting your time. And I put a lot of time in with them wasted. I wouldn't even call them marriages, them wasted arrangements, because they weren't no real marriage. People got marriage off of it. They think everything a marriage today. You feel me? You marry your fucking cat, and they call that a marriage. Only one marriage. That's when a man and a woman come together and they cohabitate and create a baby. That's when the marriage is consummated. You feel me? They done dialed that down. A lot of people, once they get married, you're supposed to go sleep together that night. No, you're supposed to get together. You're going to sleep all right. But when the marriage is final, is when you make a child together. That's when you got a real marriage. That's when you got a real family. Anything other than that, it's fake. It's not a real family. And 9 times 10, it's going to be chaotic. There's an order in life. There's God in Christ, Christ in man, man and woman, women over children. That's the order. And when you're not in that order, you're out of order. So your life going to be crusty, busty hell. And hey, you have to let them suffer and die. And, that's what I've been doing for 57 years. I've been suffering. But finally, my suffering is over because now I understand what it was. That's why I come and make these podcasts, hoping I can help somebody else. It does not feel so low. Don't never judge yourself. Don't never look down on yourself because somebody else called you beta male. Hell, man, when I was married, my buddies, they used to tell me I was henpecked. I was just telling them, no, bitch, I was just been pecked by the right hand. You feel me? Which I thought I had the right hand and didn't. You feel me? So don't fool yourself, beta males out there. Rise up, man. Be proud to be a beta male. But leave the black women alone because ain't nothing there for us at all. They hate us. They done showed us. Just pay attention to what these women talk about on these pages, Facebook and shit. They don't give a fuck about us. Seriously. Only thing we can do is take them out to dinner and pay for their dinner and just cater to them. You know, they need some work done around the house, do work around the house. You know, they put most of us in the freeing zone. You know, you'll never get to smell the panties, you know, but they do just enough to keep you there. It might even feel on you or something, let you feel on them, but you'll never get where you're trying to get. So just recognize that. And if you want to waste that kind of time with a woman, just make sure she ain't black. You know, people gonna hate me for that, but sisters, they not worthy at all. And most of them already got a baby daddy. So they hoes, 3 or 4s, period. So if you're gonna marry you a hoe like I did, 3 times, ain't no sense nobody feeling sorry for your ass. I hope y'all don't feel sorry for me because I was a fucking idiot, you know. But I can only be what I've been taught to be, what I was set up to be from day one. And we started learning from my parents, and a lot of our parents wasn't about shit. But don't nobody want to talk about mama. You can't talk about mama ain't shit. And the worst part, she the main one ain't shit. You know, use all this God shit the way she want to use it, and don't mean none of it. You know, cause see, my grandfather when she got married, my grandfather they thought maybe he probably was already mad because she had already had a baby dad, and then got married. Now I look back at it, now I see why my granddad was just bagged up. Cause my mama was his baby, but he pretty much bagged up. You know, he didn't like what was going down. And my mama, she was a bum dick. I love my mama to death, but the truth is the truth. You know, 6 babies, 5 different dads. Come on, that's out of control. I don't care how you look at it. These women need to wake up and recognize they're doing some major damage to these children. All these children out here that don't know who their fathers is, never seen them, never heard from them. The main ones that's in jail and stuff out here. Them the main ones going to having abortions. Them the main ones that smoking crack and meth and all kind of shit. You know, that because they yearning for the father. They trying to find something to soothe that that feeling that they had. They don't even understand the feeling. That's what people fail to realize. This thing is deeper than we think. You know, every time a man busts a nut in a woman, he leaves his spirit with that woman, and she attached to that man. And most of these women don't know that, and they don't understand that, and you can't tell them that today because they flat out don't want to hear. But then at the same time, they don't understand why they so crazy and out of their mind, and why they can't keep a man because they don't let so many men dump in them. They just a slut bucket. They got all them spirits in them. And you know, a man nut changes a woman DNA. Think about it. If it can change her DNA enough to create a whole nother baby, a whole nother child, you know that sperm doing some damage to y'all women. And y'all just let nigga dump in you like it's okay, and then blame the dad like he the only one that's in charge of the condom. That's fucked up. It's your body, your choice. Why the fuck you didn't make him scrap it up? So you beta male simps, you better pay attention to that. A lot of us, they pinning babies on them because they know we weak and we so sensitive, we ain't gonna challenge them. So a lot of us end up raising other men children. They only find out one day when that child finally find out, and that child gonna let you know, you ain't my dad, no way. She, Auntie Sally told me who my dad is, and it ain't you. You feel me? I done been through all that old fuckery. And you go through all that fuckery for these old women that don't give a fuck about you. Trust me, if she already got a baby daddy, she can't possibly love you. And believe it or not, that baby daddy would stop by to see his child and he can get some coochie. That's the sad part about it. But y'all, I'm out right now. But I just hope with me coming on doing this that some of our young men will pay attention and avoid because if they avoid it, they'll have a wonderful life. They don't have to go through all this old drama and stuff. But I hope y'all hit the like button and subscribe. And um, I really don't know much about this YouTube channel stuff. I don't know what all I can do and stuff. But hey, this is it. Thank y'all for coming. It's been Nate Dogg, y'all. Nate Dogg be coming back to you soon. Maybe I'm gonna find out how I can post it in advance so y'all know when I'm live, so we can get it in. You know, maybe we can build and create and fuss and just love each other. You feel me? And I'm into all kind of criticism. I'm hoping people call talk shit on the beta mail. You got the right one. I'm the right one to talk shit to, cause I own up to being a beta male. You feel me? I ain't got no issues with it. I already know, where I fit out there. I already know. I was set up from day one. I am who I am. So all you guys, don't feel sorry for yourself because they call you beta or simp. Just realize you are, and just change your habits. Change the way you've been doing things. Only take care of the black women in your family, and all the other black women, ignore them. If you want to date somebody, find you a Mexican, a Puerto Rican, Japanese, whatever. But leave these sisters to themselves. That's all they want is themselves. So they don't want no man. They ain't trying to cohabitate with no man. Then they make a little money. You can't tell them jack. A man should never marry an educated woman because it ain't gonna work. Because she in competition with you. She figures she more man than you, so you're wasting your time. Well, y'all, I'm out now. But subscribe, hit the like button if you like me. If you don't like me, send some comments, tell me. I ain't about shit. You know, share some ideas with me. Let me know some things you want me to speak on, and we'll work it out. We'll work it out. But I honor the criticism too. So don't hold back. Let me have everything you got. Well, we out for now. We'll come back at another time. This has been Nate Dogg, y'all. Love y'all. Peace.